I'm convinced. Y'all don't know no real bad bitches. What's good, everybody? Thank you all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. Y'all, I wanted to come down here real quick to talk about this Cardi B versus Rah Ali fight, or whatever they want to call it. I know I'm a little bit late. I had to marinate on it a little bit or whatever. But as soon as I heard it, I already had my opinion about what happened, and it ain't changing over here. Now, I'm a fan of Cardi B. I like Cardi B. I don't really know too much about Rah Ali. The only thing I know about Rah Ali is that she was on Love and Hip Hop New York, and I know that she's a fighter. And I've seen the fight of Rah Ali. It was outside of a Diddy party. She had kind of like snuck up on a girl or something like that. She waited until the girl got right there, and they fought. So I don't really know a lot about Rah Ali, but when she was on Love and Hip Hop New York, I wasn't watching it at that time. They both told their stories about what happened when they actually seen each other at a airport in Cannes, France, and they both had two completely different versions of what happened when they ran into each other. But I'm just going to talk about Cardi's version. I listened to both of them, but I'm just going to talk about Cardi version alone because to me, I feel like y'all just be people be going up because they thinking somebody talking bad, but y'all don't really know no bad bitches. Because what I saw with Cardi B or what I heard with Cardi B, she looked real pussy to me in the video. I mean, in the audio that I heard. For those of y'all didn't know, at New York Fashion Week in 2018, Cardi B threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj, and she was trying to attack Nicki Minaj, and security stopped her. She said that she saw some tweets that Nicki had liked about her child, or she claimed that Nicki was talking about her child on Twitter, and she was trying to get to Nicki. Security was holding her, and according to Nicki, never really heard Rod say something about it, but according to Nicki and now Cardi, Rod ended up punching Cardi in her head, and Cardi ended up walking away with a knot on her head. So she was knotted up, almost like Martin when he got into it with Tommy Hearn. She had a knot on her forehead, a visible knot on her forehead. Cardi claims that she was at an airport in Cannes, France. I believe that she said that it was Cannes, France. And don't quote me because I heard this probably 3 or 4 days ago. Saturday morning when it came out. That was when I heard it. Okay. Now she said that she was in Cannes, France, and according to her, she had been praying and wishing for her moment to run into Rah Ali because she wanted to get her lick back. And lo and behold, she's in the airport and she see Rah Ali in the airport in Cannes, France, all the way in Cannes, France. So she said that Rah Ali was in a wheelchair. And when she seen Rah Ali, she asked, "What's wrong with you?" And Rah Ali told her, "Oh, I'm not feeling well. I don't feel good." She was in a wheelchair. So she claimed that her security guard is a blood. And she knew that he was going to say something and call her pussy if she didn't get her lick back. And she also said that she wouldn't be able to die, or she would die, or wouldn't be able to live with herself if she didn't get her lick back. So she said that she told her security that when they get into the lounge, she said lounge, she meant lounge. When they get into the lounge, that she was going to get her. So once they got into the lounge, she started loud talking. Her and the girl started loud talking. According to Rah Ali had to get up out of her wheelchair because Cardi was loud talking and she didn't know what she was going to do. According to Rah Ali, she was going to fight to the death for her. But Cardi was loud talking her, trying to fight her, and Cardi ended up throwing a speaker at her head. And she was telling Cardi, "Yeah, girl, 3 kids later, 3 kids later." It was really 2 kids later because at the time she had already had a baby, which is why Nicki Minaj was talking about the baby and she threw the shoe at her. So it was 2 babies later. And she threw the speaker, according to Cardi, she threw a speaker at her head and hit her. And the girl was saying, "You good, you good?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm good, I'm good." Now, let's start from the beginning. I know some bad bitches, right? And from what Cardi said, Rah Ali snuck her. You was trying to fight Nicki. You didn't really have a issue with Rah Ali, and she was just being Nicki Do Girl. When you threw the shoe at her, she just happened to be with Nicki. You know, some people, when we go out, it's one fight, we all fight, right? The bitch tried to fight you. She threw a shoe at you. You know, Nicki wasn't going to try to fight the girl. Nicki was straight up, "I'm standing right here." You know, Nicki ain't going to never do nothing. She going to try to put it on somebody else. So she had Rah Ali like her do girl. Rah Ali hit Cardi in her head. Cardi was lumped up. So she caught you off guard. When you seen Rah Ali in the airport, if I saw a bitch that snuck me in the airport, I wouldn't give a damn what if she was in a wheelchair, she was on the walk. I would have bear hugged that hoe up out that wheelchair and threw her on the ground and got to work. You didn't do that. your mind told you to ask what was wrong with her. So you couldn't have been hoping and praying on this moment because when you seen her, it wasn't on site. If you were seeing her, it wasn't on site. It wasn't on site. You asked her what was wrong with her. You had a little bit of concern. And according to Cardi, you only did something because you knew that your security guard, the blood, would have called you pussy if you didn't. Now, me, myself, I wouldn't even want anybody around me who was going to question me. Like, because now you're in conference. We seen what happened with Brittany Griner when she went to jail, right? And what they had to do, they had to bend heaven and earth for her to get up out of jail. Now you in conference, about to go to jail for fighting a bitch. Only because, not because you want to get your lick back. Again, I'm not mad at nobody for getting their lick back. Because don't tell me what to do if somebody put their hands on me and knotted me up. And don't tell me I went too far. Let him go, Gabor, let him go. Don't tell me I went too far. But let that be because it's something that you wanted to do. Not because of the peer pressure from your security guard that you pay. You worried about what that's one thing that make you, well, that's the second thing that make you pussy. The first thing that made you pussy was when you saw the girl, she caught you off guard. I wouldn't give a damn if she was on her deathbed. I would have bear hugged that hoe and threw her on the floor.
Real talk.
Or pushed the girl out the wheelchair or something. That's me. You didn't do nothing. You pussy. So the security guard would have made fun of you. So you had to feel like you had to do something. So you said that you was going to get her in the lounge. I'm trying to understand how when we get into a lounge, you didn't just whoop her ass, that you in here throwing speakers and not throwing hands. How come you ain't in here throwing fists and stuff?
Fists and stuff?
Cardi give me erratic. Cardi give me, she don't really know nothing about fight. She probably not scared to fight, but she don't really give me no fighter. So Rah Ali is out the wheelchair, so now she's standing up. You probably didn't want to go up on the girl or get too close to the girl because Rah Ali a big booger. She probably would have grabbed you or whatever and went to work on you, not being able to let you go. But I doubt that your security guard would have let you get your ass whooped by Rah Ali, especially if you paying them. But again, with the security guard, I wouldn't even want anybody who wouldn't have my best interest at heart. I wouldn't want nobody who would call me around me who would call me pussy because I wasn't fighting a bitch out of the country. They got a lick up on me. Y'all wasn't in the middle of the Bronx. Y'all wasn't at the LaGuardia airport. Y'all was in conference at the airport. I wouldn't even want nobody that would even joke to me about something like that. That is your livelihood. That is your freedom. You trying to get an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just whack. But I'm trying to understand how when you didn't get your, I mean, she hit you with her hand and knotted you up. You threw a speaker at her head.
Only weak bitches do that.
She claimed the speaker didn't hit her. You claim the speaker hit her. But I'm trying to understand how you supposed to be this bad bitch and getting your lick back and you throw a speaker at her and you saying, I'm good, I'm good. I ain't good until I see a knot on that hole like it was a knot on me. Or worse. I ain't good until I put a knot on this bitch's head or I leave her dripping with blood. And none of that happened. And you was in there with your security. At least have the security. You paying the security. At least hold her down while you get your lick back. But this girl was in here because my thing is you didn't really do nothing. Because if you weren't gonna be able to get her in conference while she was sick and in a wheelchair, you wasn't gonna really be able to get her. Because I do believe her when she said, "Let me get up out this wheelchair because I'm about to fight to the death of me." That's real shit. I believe that. I believe that. But to me, I just feel like everybody is so. Y'all used to people talking bad. Y'all don't really know no real bad girl. And I'm not just saying it like I'm just this ass whooper. But I'm just saying y'all used to people talking bad because if Cardi B was hoping and praying and wishing for this day like she claimed that she was, she wouldn't have been throwing no speaker. She would have been throwing her hands. She would have been throwing her hands. It just gives me a person who's like out of control and real sloppy that you had your chance to get your one with this girl one-on-one, and instead of you getting your one, you in here throwing speakers and shit.
What kind of bullshit is that?
I don't know. Now, the whole 2 kids later thing to me, I mean, again, I'm not mad at Cardi for trying to get her lick back. Again, the girl snuck her. I get it. You want your lick back. But to me, I don't feel like you really got your lick back unless that girl had a knot on her head. What you should have, to me, you didn't get your lick back unless the girl would have been able to come online and be like, that bitch got me. I was sick though, but that bitch got me. The fact that she could come online and be like, because we don't even know that she can't even admit that the speaker hit her. It's crazy. You had no choice but to admit when you walked away from that fight, you was knotted up. When you walked away from that fight, you was knotted up. If you got your lick back, it was supposed to be undisputed what went on, right? The police report should have said we had to arrest Belcalis, Alcatraz, whatever your name is, Belcalis, because she was, when we got in the lunge, she was on top of Rah Ali going for broke, and it would have been undisputed. We should have known. We didn't see nothing.
Hey, you're weak, honey.
We didn't see nothing. Okay, and again, y'all, to me, it just give me that y'all used to talking bad. But y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. To me, I don't think that Cardi got a lick back. To me, this made Cardi look weak to me. If it was on site, it was supposed to be on site. You know what I'm saying? If you was gonna get the girl, get the girl because you wanted her, not your security. And when you did get her, it was supposed to be undisputed. She was supposed to leave with a knot. It was supposed to be a police report. I'm not saying get arrested, but it should have been something to the effect of it was undisputed that you got your lick back. And we didn't see that. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Cardi got a lick back? Do you think that, do you understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And do y'all think that Cardi too old to be fighting? Again, I'm not mad at Cardi for trying to get a lick back because don't put your motherfucking hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. We're going to have to go every time I see you. But my thing is Cardi was snuck though. Cardi was snuck. All right? But y'all, that's all I got right now. Thank y'all so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all later. Adios.